We got a roof going on.
Right, Rob. You're so right.
This is the chicken that they sacrificed. We are the only ones who can eat this sacrificed chicken because we are in the houses that were being blessed. Well, they boiled the pig for the ceremony, but these guys, they got all the tenderloins skewered up.
In the house, Rob.
Huh?
This barbecue. This is
Okay.
specialized for you.
Just
guys.
for us foreigners. Nice. Well, we got the tenderloin barbecued up. Uncle James and June. Nice. Okay, the tenderloins have been brought into the house for the foreigners. It's pretty good, actually. Just put a little salt on there, Chrissy. What do you think?
They marinated it.
It was marinated.
Ito na
Chrissy's looking lovely in her indigenous costume. There you go. James, what do you got there? You got the whole ham. Kokong, you got the whole ham. Okay, we're back up. We brought some supplies. It's Friday. And we brought the glass block for the bathroom window that faces the street. We got 9" by 9" 90 pieces of glass block, and we bought some rice and some adhesive for the block. And let's see what's going on. They had about 40 20-foot purlins delivered here yesterday. So there's lots going on here. This wall is up over here. We're going to get there in a second, but you can see they have dug into the concrete to bring these columns up. And you get a really good look at how they do the column. The interior of the column is nothing but cement and rebar. And the outside is really just a facade. What's holding it up is the cement and rebar in the center. It's a real cement column. So there's 2 of them over here. They're going to hold up the roof. There's going to be a 2-car parking pad with a roof over it, and then these columns will hold up the roof. It was just too big a span, the architect said. So you're going to have the roof resting on 4 columns, and then over here we have more columns going up for the roof. And then this is going to be the roof for the main house, and this entire section here is covered patio, and then the house is over here. Let's go see what's going on. Let me come. Now this, behind this wall will be the dirty kitchen. And what we have here, let's see if I can get up here without killing myself. So this wall is going to go up higher, and there'll be, I believe, louver windows, maybe up to 8 feet here, just to let some air in. And then facing this way, you'll have the dirty kitchen, and there'll be a wall coming in front of the jackfruit tree to these columns and then over. And this area here will be the same height as the elevation of the house. Now, a lot of supplies were being delivered. I was just at the hardware store, and thank God I paid my bill instead of Chrissy's sister's fiance's bill, because it was big. And they're working up here with these purlins and beams that they just purchased. So these are 2 by 6, and I believe he got these crazy long lengths. Let's look over here and see the size of these things. Check out the length of these. This is the biggest and longest you can get them, and they will add up. These have been painted gray already, it looks like. I think they're painting them here before they put them up, which is smart. So The framing for the roof is what's happening here this week. And here they are where they were just delivered. You can see they're getting them ready. And look at how many of these. Look at the raw materials. No wonder the bill at the hardware store was crazy. Look at all the trim, the purlins. Look at all these. There's a lot of material here. Look at all this. And then he went ahead and had sawhorses made. He doesn't want them sitting on the ground getting rusty. Very meticulous and pretty smart. There's a little place for getting your fine sand, which they're going to need. This area right here, there's going to be a dirty shower, and then there'll be some landscaping to give you some privacy when you shower. And let's go back in here. Let's take another look one more time. This is the whole patio. This whole thing is patio and outdoor patio. Master bedroom here. Master bath. I think we showed you this last month, but master bath here. Okay. Dirty shower on the other side of the master bath. Here is a closet here. And it's interesting. I don't really know. They're just staging the bricks before they build the wall higher. Now, what he told me was the architect told him he could only go 11 feet building these columns with brick. And then the roof's going to be highest at this end. It's going to come down. And I'm not sure if it'll have two pitches or one. This is the kitchen. This pipe here will probably bring the gas to the stove and the drain for the sink. This is all kitchen. This is a pantry. This is a guest bathroom. And this is a storage room with a door to the outside. Now, this will be your master, your living room area, and the TV right there on the wall. Here's a window. This will be a door, I believe. This is going to be a big glass. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking a pretty big piece of glass here. And they'll have a walkout or a large glass here. Patio furniture. And then they own have a lot of land, so they're going to have some orchards up here. They own all the land down the hill here also. So we actually sold them this land so they could control their view. This is an outhouse that the workers built temporarily. But they're going to do some plantings here. And then there's a river. I can actually hear it right now. So he plans to build a deck down here and clear. He owns all the way down to the river because he bought even more land than what we sold. He's going to create a view of the river, and after a heavy rain you can really hear that river, and getting a view would be just awesome. So this is the update for today. I'm going to take you next door. They've continued the skim coating. It's kind of interesting. The skim coating makes the room look very finished. When that second coat of skim coat goes on, it really starting to feel like a house. And yesterday we looked at some PVC ceiling instead of fiberboard or sheetrock. We're thinking of putting some PVC roofing material. We would put it out here on the patio and then also inside. Now we have nobody above us and we don't need soundproofing above, and it's a very good material. So if we put some insulation and then we put this PVC material, it's the kind of stuff you buy for walls or ceilings. I think that's what we're going to do. That's the next thing we'll buy. As you can see, this room is coming along. It's pretty much skim coated except for this area above the storage room, which they're finishing. The actual storage room is skim coated. For the most part, I think it's done. A little bit of light in here. So this is all skim coated. There's some utilities that we have to put in here. And I'm gonna have to go around to get to the dirty kitchen. I think they finished the flooring, which we bought. So this is the CR. Uncle James is putting in the plumbing or the electric. He's putting in the electric. And you can see we use this flexible hosing. And you can see we bought this Japanese toilet, and he's already cut. We're gonna put an outlet right here. These Japanese toilets, when you walk up to them, they open and close automatically. They have heated seats. You get a bidet. I purchased one years ago, and the west, and it's in my balikbayan box. So you have to plug them in though. So there's never normally an electric outlet there. Let me go around and find what's going on next door. So here's the floor is finished. And Monday, we're going to bring the kitchen counters and the sink. We have pretty much, it's going to cover this wall and make a small turn and go to right about here. It's got a nice marble or stone countertop, granite countertop type thing. Sink, it's used, we're getting it as a gift. It's gonna go Monday. I think we're gonna come into the suburbs, disassemble it, and bring it up here. The plan is to put screens here to let the air come in. Another screen here to the ceiling. This will be a screen door. And then this room will be screened also, just to keep the flies out. And this will be the laundry room here. This still has to be skim coated. You can see the electric's been cut in. We have more gutters to go up. We did find the fascia. So we have 25 pieces of fascia. We needed 23. We bought a few extra just in case. Ceiling fans from a long time ago still need to be put in. And so this room will be the next room that kind of comes along. The skim coating is done. It's ready to be painted. It's ready to have furniture put in. We've got another delivery. I'm not sure who it's for. Is it for us, Uncle James, or next door?
Same coat.
Skim coat. Just in time to get rained on. Here we are in Initao, about an hour and 15 minutes away from home. It's our little guy's birthday. This is how we do it here in the Philippines. This is Isidro Beach Club in Initao. Very quiet here today. They're starting to build some overnight rooms, and you can actually pay to spend the night here at the beach. And then at 8:30 in the morning, you got to pay for the day. And it's a white sand beach here. It's our local white sand beach that's worth going to. There's places that are closer. Where we live in Uptown CDO, you can get to a restaurant overlooking the bay in about 25 minutes. Only like 7 kilometers, but a beach you'd want to swim in, this is the one we go to. It's about an hour and 15 minutes from home. Two girls versus one boy. Seems like the boy's losing. The mother is back. We got here at around 10 a.m. and she was gone. The puppies were tied up, which is often what we do when we're doing construction. But boy, she came running up the road and she slipped under the fence and she's back. It's been 4 hours that she's gone. And we're so happy to see her. We just had... Okay, we are here to collect a used kitchen set, countertop and sink for our dirty kitchen in the mountain. The men came down at 5:30 a.m. and away we go. Okay, we're gonna disassemble this. Hopefully we can turn off the water. It's in pretty good shape actually. And a nice countertop. This will be the challenge, getting the countertop up to the mountain. Well, the question is, how do you get this in the back of a pickup truck without cracking this top in half? That's going to be interesting. You can almost cut it. Reassemble it with a little grout line in the mountain. But I'm gonna let these guys figure it out. Well, the question is, can we get that up to the mountain over the unpaved roads without cracking it? Part of me feels like we should just cut it and reassemble it. We'll see. This should be interesting. We brought some cardboard, but it's not exactly like a granite guy's truck, so I don't know how this is gonna happen. I don't know how we're gonna get this long piece in there. I would cut it, but let's see what they decide. It's too long. I could have used the bongo truck, which is longer, but the muffler needs to be kind of welded a little bit. Yeah, this broke off on the way to the truck. Maybe it had been cut. It was cut that way. That's why. Okay. Good. Well, this will be interesting to see if it all fits in. Trying to fit this on the pickup truck is going to be interesting. The bongo truck would have been much better, but it's got a leak in the muffler. Well, we stopped by the house to make a call, and we're heading up to the mountain. Wish us luck. It's a interesting load. We'll see whether we can make it, and you can join us for the trip. Okay, we made it to the mountain. It's crazy. A nice slow drive. Who knows if everything made it in one piece? Let's see. Well, looks like it came sort of the same way. Well, they're not working next door today. Chrissy's sister's fiance had about a 300,000 peso bill at the hardware store for all those 20-foot long sections we had showed you earlier in the week, and all kinds of other supplies. We managed to get our kitchen up here, and the dogs are going crazy. So we were here yesterday, so not much has changed. But we're going to install this kitchen today, is my guess. The before, and we'll see the after soon. The kitchen's going to go right against this wall here. And maybe make a small turn.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. And we'll have screens here eventually. One day if we close this kitchen in, we'll make glass block there maybe. But yeah, what do you think?
Very nice.
Coming along. They've also finished, almost finished. You can see this on the side. They need to finish the second render coat here. A lot of it is done, but this one section they need. And then in the back, what do they got going on here? In the back, the second render coat is complete. Oh my God, spider webs everywhere. Yeah, so the render coat's complete here. They got some more gutter work to do. And I think we're cooking a fish right now. We stopped and picked up some fish on the way from the market. So this is the step up to the laundry area. Okay. So it really wasn't one continuous piece. When they put it together, they kind of hid the connection underneath the sink there. Got it up here in pretty good shape. We're going to spray the bottom of these cabinets while the dogs have access to that room, in case they want to start chewing the cabinets. Okay, Uncle James is putting this back together. He's got the countertop on. You can kind of see how it's going to fit into this kitchen area here. The legs are on. The countertop is on. You can't even see the brake. Where is the brake? Oh, here. This is where the brake is. And then under here, not bad. Good job. Huh. Chrissy, what do you mean Uncle James says we're missing a piece?
the one long piece that goes at the corner of the sink fell.
Splash guard. The one that was hanging out the back of the truck with the flag.
Yeah, you put orange flag, and that's the one that fell.
So we left the suburbs and we arrived in the mountains without that 12
Without
foot,
the flag.
that 10-foot splash guard, that long piece of really nice material.
And if ever we're gonna find it, it's already shattered.
Broken. So there you go. We thought we were successful, but apparently the longest piece fell off and I'm sure it's broken. Okay, well, we are starting the roof next door at Chrissy's sister's house. The generator is making noise, but the roof is going up. Check it out. First of these beams are going up. There's one right there. Gotta wait for the generator. We've got some progress going on here. The door frame's in. The first beam is up. Look at the size of these beams, 20 feet. They've all been painted. The architect. Yeah, you see that? The first of this roof is starting today. I think it'll be up within a month, totally. And we purchased a bunch of supplies. Loud generator. Yeah, we're bringing a whole bunch of priming. We bought 10 gallons of primer and all kinds of paint brushes and rollers and more tile for the laundry area and another rotating fan. All kinds of materials. A whole box full of painting supplies here. So yeah, just every step. We need to get the exterior doors put in and the windows ordered. It's going to take a little bit of money. And that's what's going on here at the mountain today. Well, Uncle James is getting ready to, looks like he had to fill in to make it fit. Or you have to pull away to make it fit for the metal blocks. And Cocones, we just finished the outside. The last of the rendering out here is being done. And he's just getting that edge. And we brought all this sandpaper and paint and primer. We're gonna prime the entire inside and outside of the house soon. We brought up all those supplies. Uncle James he's gonna cut away the concrete. So they put a little concrete column, but it's gonna make it so the countertop doesn't sit flush. So they're gonna cut all that away in the corner, so this will go flush against the wall. So that's why this is not done yet. We bought flooring for the laundry room. So we picked up additional same exact tile for the laundry room here. And that's what's going on today. This is the door frame from next door. Now that they got the beams in place, they were using it to measure. Uncle James is he's cutting out that electrical line. Some finalizing skim coat. We're here with friends at High Ridge. Just a little midweek getaway to another overlooking destination. There's a little bit of music in the background, but maybe we'll get rid of it. It's still summer here. It's 5 p.m. at High Ridge. And look at that. That's the bay. And that's the mainland across the bay, the power plant. Camigan Island is right there. Now it's crazy. You got to drive 2 hours all the way up the bay and the other side to take a ferry to Camigan, hour-long ferry. In the old days before the lockdown, we had a ferry at the port here in downtown CDO, but no more. But look at this beautiful place we're at. What a nice restaurant up here. High Ridge it's called. We've shown you once or twice before. Food's pretty good, but look, as a venue, it's really spectacular. And we are with some subscribers that we met last week, actually, that moved to CDO. And I've been here 6 times and I've ordered salmon 6 times. And I am gonna, I am, I am gonna see if they have salmon this time. Yes, maybe 1 out of 7 will be my rating. We got the salmon. For the
Positive, they do have salmon.
They do have salmon, and it's very thick cream sauce on top. If you're not watching your diet, it's pretty damn good. It's actually very good. No wonder they're out the last 6 times I was here. Okay, it's Friday. There's lots going on. You can see the roof taking shape next door. Chrissy's sister's property. The wall is completed. This separates the parking area from the dirty kitchen. And you can see the outline of the house. This is some major progress here. These beams are going up, the purlins all being done. These post columns are coming up. And this will be a roof over the parking area, a 3-car parking area to be shared. And let me just get back over here and zoom out a little. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these beams, I think. But you can see they're framing out the doors. The roof is taking shape. Here's a door, a patio door. The windows, you can kind of really start to see it. And there'll be another roof line coming from here down to these columns right here. And we'll have one more roof line from here down to the column. Look at Chrissy, she looks like a librarian. Come here, Chrissy.
Yeah.
I'd like to study you.
What?
What's with the glasses?
This is to reduce the age gap.
She wants to look older. Yeah. And yeah, let's go see what's going on at our property next door. We haven't been here for a day and a half. We brought up some chairs, a wicker and a very comfortable rocking chair for the patios. We brought them up from the suburbs, and we brought a couple of shelving units to be put in the dirty kitchen maybe. No, we have no vacancies. We have no vacancy. No vacancy. We already have 4 dogs. No vacancy. He really wants in. Well, the dog owners showed up. Good thing it wasn't up for adoption. A little bit of afternoon rain around 2 in the afternoon. Check it out. It comes down hard. This will last for a half hour to an hour typically. You can see the wind is blowing today too. Look at that wind off the car. That's why we put these 1 meter overhangs. If I had to do it again, I'd do 1.5 meters like they're doing over there. You see that's 5 feet over the edge of that patio. That's about what you need. On this end here, I've got 2 meters. So I'll keep these things pretty dry inside those windows. Okay, we got a 1,000 gallon rainwater tank here at the tank store. It's a store that specializes in water tanks. After a heavy rain, they turn off the water sometimes. So we are pulling in to the property and the mountain. And Chrissy, your sister Mimi's got a roof going on. Look at that. The beams are all up, the purlins. Look at this. That's quite a roof. See that the patio roof is up. We got roof and insulation up over here. Chrissy's doing an inspection here.
Let's do the inspection of my house.
Oh, look at this. There's a lot of roof here. How many square meters of roof you got up there, Marshall?
I don't know. A lot.
A lot. I like how that insulation's up. You got a lot of purlins and beams going on in that roof. That's a lot of structure. Rainwater.
No, go back.
Inside.
Aye.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. Well, they've skim coated the outside of this property. Got some dogs tied up. I think the inside is, I think we have 2 coats of skim coat here, or at least 1. This is all ready to be primed. They built this wall here. When I left, there was no wall here, so this has been built. And it's been built and rendered. That wall's been raised too, come up a little higher. And this has been installed. There's window frames have all been done. Let's see what's going on. And look, Uncle James, we're having a blessing. Uncle James built this. He went and got the bamboo next door, and he built this table. We're having the indigenous tribe up here. I think we've got chickens. We had to buy 9 chickens. They're going to be sacrificed tomorrow. Green Acres is the place to be. Well, this one's tied up by the lake. I couldn't fit that many in there, I guess. Well, we got the outside of this front done. I wonder if it's 1 coat or 2. It's pretty smooth. There goes the table, getting ready for the party tomorrow. Well, the patio roof is on. There's been a lot of work done here. This is the table for the party tomorrow that Uncle James made. Not bad. I'm gonna have to have him start making some resort furniture. Pretty good. Let's see what we got here. He's got insulation. So this is the actual roofing. It's actually gray. He told me it was a very low. Oh, maybe. Oh, well, this might be the soffits. Not sure. Gutters. What do we got going on here? He said the roof was white. So this could be the soffits or the fascia. Oh, there's his view from under the patio. Pretty nice. Till next time, don't forget to write.